So, both front of legs are now complete. We are moving on to the client's stomach area. Not all clients will want their stomach done. You need to check at the front of at the very beginning of your routine when you do your consultation. Obviously, if the client does have the stomach done, it is very beneficial. It's beneficial for their digestive system. It can help with menstrual cycle. It's very comfortable. It's a lovely routine. However, you must respect your client's wishes on whether they feel comfortable with you doing that. So we're going to bring our towel out like a fan. I'm going to get my client to hold the towel in place this side and to hold the towel in place that side, and I'm going to get elbows high so that I can reach the sides of my client. With your towel, you are going to tuck that in, but only tuck in the end, because it will just come out if you have wads of towel tucked in. Now, my client has only recently had a piercing on the stomach, so that would be my modification, because I am going to have to do a routine that respects that. It has healed, so I don't need to cover it. So there's no open wounds or anything to avoid. So once again, I'm going to get a teaspoonful of oil. I'm going to make it warm over my trolley so that it's not dribbling all the way across your floor, which is a health hazard. Let my client know I'm here, and I'm going to get the first oil on. Now remember the rule to massage, keep moving, and don't stop. So I want to make sure I've got enough on, so I do not need to stop for more oil. The second teaspoonful of oil I am now going to place as far under my client's back as possible, but definitely down the sides. So we're starting with our 6 forward flush, 2 hands together onto the stomach, side by side. We're coming up to the bra line. We're coming down the sides, as far under the back as we can. We're coming down the sides and dragging up at the hip. That's 1. Coming back round. 2. Now ladies, what I'd like you to do for both stomach and when you do the back is make sure that you alternate what side you're working on. So at this moment I'm working on my left side, facing my client. When I do my next client, I would want to be working on my right side so that I'm keeping my posture and balance even and not creating postural faults in myself, aches and pains, and repetitive strain injury. So we have 6 of those. The next thing we're going to do is trace the ribs. So join the 2 hands again, up the centre, separate them into a fan, find the solar plexus, it's right here in between the ribs, and follow the ribs down and round, under the back, drag back up, maximum contact, keep moving, find the solar plexus, down a little bit more, under the back, drag up at the hips, so that's number 2, down a little bit more, and that's number 3. Now we're going to go into our development move, so we're going to do knead, lighter across the top, flat-handed kneading across the top, and knead, knees bent, back straight, feet apart. That's 1 set, flat-handed across the top, and knead, flat-handed across the top, avoiding that modification that we spoke about earlier, and knead. Flat-handed. Third set of kneading. Okay, so we now know that there's a procedure and a routine for the development. We've just done the petrissage. We are now going to go into the plucking. 3 times round, gentle over the top, knees bent, back straight. That's 2. So we've done knead, we've done pluck. We're now going to go into the plucking. Gentle over the top. Set 1. Set 2. Gentle over the top. Set 3, so we've done knead, pluck, puff, hack, gentle over the top, keep the back straight, knees bent, feet apart. Remember, you're not chopping, those wrists are moving. Third set. Now obviously the stomach is much more delicate than the legs, so we will not beat on the stomach, we will go into the ring. Thumbs forward. Gone around that recent piercing. All need to have a modification on one of your 4 massage assessments. Bruising you could work around, skin tag, moles, broken capillaries where you wouldn't want to work over. All of the modifications we've discussed in the theory classes. So that's my ringing, side on, front leg forward, around the side, down and lift. Effleurage 1. Effleurage 2. And 6. Finishing position, one hand on the solar plexus, one hand lower, gentle pressure and release. Cover our client. Make sure her underwear isn't all twisted around her hips, which is uncomfortable for her. Make sure that you don't take the towel completely down off of your client, so I put my hand on top of hers to get the towel to come lower.